Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute. A lot has happened. I'm coming at y'all live just having finished my second Nails 2 class because I am no longer in the cosmetology program. I switched schools and I switched programs. Let me jump into it. I was originally at Universal College of Beauty in Los Angeles, located in Leimert Park. It's historically black. It's a old family owned school. Great. It just wasn't for me. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. I was excited to go there because it was a predominantly black school. So, they rarely teach about our hair in general or care about our hair in general. So it was cool to find a school that was for us, by us, and of us. So my time there it didn't work out for me. And that's okay. It was stressful, and I felt as though that school is a school that is geared toward people who already are in the craft of doing hair, or they have some type of basis, whether they're a braider or they already do silk presses, or they have some type of knowledge going into that school. That's what I think that school should be geared or catered toward. That was not me. I came into the school, or came into wanting to do cosmetology because I did my own hair, and so I wanted to learn how to do other people's hair. I know how to do my hair to my liking. Things don't need to be neat for me. It doesn't need to be pristine. I was just doing whatever it was so I could save me a few coins. So I was going in not having any basis or foundation. And at that school, you kind of jump in where they're at, which it was very overwhelming to me because I came in as they were finishing the hairstyling and going into chemical services chapters. And so I had no basis of like what hair was or how hair react, porosity, elasticity, density, none of that. I didn't know any of that, and I was jumping into a deep chapter, so it was very overwhelming for me. And then the salon part, where you're on the floor actually doing people's hair, was just very overwhelming and not how I'm used to learning. I'm used to building upon information and then working through it. Back in October, I made a YouTube video saying, you know what, I have 6 months left and I can do this. I felt like I was at a really good place. I finally got a handle on the school after being super stressed, overwhelmed, and drowning. And literally the next day, there were a series of events that happened at the school that to me didn't sit right in my spirit. And when I went to school that following day, my spirit literally was like, leave. Like, get up and leave. Maybe because I didn't like how the school handled the previous situation. I don't know. I think it was literally just a snowball effect of everything. And we went to a break for lunch. I was sitting in the car. I called my mom. I was crying. I called my dad. I was crying because I was like, I know this is a lot of money, but I can't do this. Something in my spirit said I can't do it. I walked back in and I said, with tears in my eyes, and I said, I quit. I can't do this. I felt bad because it was like, I pushed through all of that. Literally, I had umpteen other opportunities where I could have quit and it would have made sense. But this one, it made sense, but it didn't make sense. I quit after lunch, drove home. I was in tears. I was like, what did I just do? This was my last ditch effort of like, what am I going to do with my life? Since this wasn't working out, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I started just recording and being like, this is day 1 of trusting God. And I think it was maybe day 8. I got on TikTok and I was like, you know what? I'ma just see what this TikTok shop stuff is about. I got sent a product, made a video, and it went mega viral, and God has taken me places since then. So I took some time off, but one of the sub teachers that we had at the school, I talked to her and she suggested that I go to this different school, a community college. They have a more school-based where you start at one level and you build on top of it, and you can't progress until you pass one level, which is more my style. They have a nail tech program, and at the other school I didn't even get to do any nails. But just thinking about it and looking into it, I love when I have my nails done. Is there something about it, when you get to clink and clink, and I love when my hair is done too. But for me, I don't think I can stand behind the chair and deal with that level of customer service. I've always had customer service jobs and I can do that, but the level of being a stylist, a hairstylist, I can't do it. I can't. That my spirit, my soul has been through too much stress to stand back there and deal with that. So I switched to doing nails, and that is where I'm at right now. So I just finished nail 2. I'm excited about this. Of course, you're not going to learn everything here, but I've already learned so much. I did my own nails which I've never done my own nails for real. So I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited to dive deeper into it. It's not easy, but it is coming more natural to me, and I can take my time with this. Of course, you got to speed up with things once you get the basics down, but I'm excited about this. The classes are super early in the morning, which I'm not excited about. I've already been making content in class, just like really starting this journey and learning, because I am an artistic person in the sense of like, I like to freehand and create, like take an idea and like create different things. And you have the freedom to do that with this. You do have the freedom with hair, but that's a little more like, you chop some hair, baby, you can't go back. You can't come back from that. And like at the other school, day 3, I was cutting hair. Like, sweetie, I was like, where are the scissors at? They're like, it's shears. First off, and I'm like, well, see, that should tell you right now I don't need to be doing this. It's been a journey. I'm excited to take y'all on it. I'm excited to be back creating content. I'll see y'all in a bit.